This is part 3A for my playbill collection of Raúl Esparza. So the first one is Richard II, when he was in the Goodman Theater back in the early 90s. This one's from 1993, 1994, and it's the oldest playbill I have of his. I need to show you his headshot because it's so ridiculous. Here's his headshot from like 1993, 1994, when he was only like 23, 24 years old, or 22. And it's just, look at him, just early grunge, like 90s Raúl. And the other cool thing about this playbill is Nick Offerman was in this play too, so it's pretty cool that they're both in this. The next one is Evita, and I have two of them. I have one from the Masonic Temple Theater and one from the Colonial Theater in Boston, and this was where it first started on national tour, and this is where it ended on the national tour, so it's pretty cool. My new goal with these, I want to collect all the national tour programs. I think there's over 20, so it's going to be a long one. Next is Rocky Horror Show, both the color early version and the later black and white lips version. And I love, 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 love him as Riff Raff. He's like I've actually cosplayed as his Riff Raff at various cons. I'm hoping maybe, well, depends on how the weather is, maybe Broadway con, but who cares. And I also have the Bifold Flyer. And here's the front and the back, and here's the middle. And here is Raúl as Riff Raff. I got two Tick Tick Booms. One is original Broadway cast, and the other is when Molly Ringwald replaced Amy Spanger for a bit. Next on the list is Cabaret. I love his MC so much. I mean, it's kind of hard to pick between Raúl's version of the MC and Alan Cumming, honestly. And I do have a flyer that I did get for it from this, that I bought from the show, or off of eBay, but I don't know what are words. This is Trifold Flyer, and pretty nice. Here is him as the MC, and here's Molly as Sally, and another one too with him doing his thing. Next is when during the Sondheim Celebration of 2002. This is like an original mailer as somebody got, and I bought, and this is what the poster for it looked like at the time when that was happening. These are little note cards, so it's like empty in the middle. Here is the playbills for Sunday in the Park with George and Merrily We Roll Along, and I have a note card for that, and also for Merrily We Roll Along. Here is Comedians. And this one's hard to find. If you find it, snatch it up. I did. This is also the one where he had that really weird shaved bald head. He doesn't look good with it. Sorry. And then here's a picture of it up here. It's just nightmare fuel. I don't know what was going on with. I don't really know much about this. I just know that he was in it, and he also had the same haircut for Green Violin. I don't have a program for him. I'm still looking for it. So if you know someone who has one, point in my direction, please. Here is Taboo with him and Ewan Morton. I had it signed by Ewan when he was a special guest for Broadway Con's showing of Show Business, and I also had him sign the flyer. But here's his signature on the back. I might get Raúl to sign, I don't know. There's Raúl as Philip Salon. And I also have the opening night sticker for that show. I might buy the black and white Taboo, but I'll get to it when I get to it. Let's see. The Normal Heart at the Public Theater when he was Ned Weeks. And if you've seen the video of that, you know how powerful that performance was. Just heartbreaking. Here is an article in Playbill that he was in that was promoting The Normal Heart. Here Raúl is as Ned Weeks, and then here's the whole article. I might scan the article because I know there's a bunch of people who are interested in it. And then the Tony Awards 2004 when he was nominated for Taboo, and I've never seen this in any other Tony Awards playbills that I've bought just for him. But it's kind of cool. It's like a class picture like you do in school. And then here is Raúl right under my finger. Here's Raúl for when he was nominated for featured actor in a musical. Here's the Broadway Under the Stars from 2004, and he sang a song from Pippin. So this is what it looks like. I don't know if anybody else owns one, but this is what it looks like. It's bright orange. It reminds me kind of like Halloween, but during June. Kind of weird. Oh yeah, I just noticed too. Pretty cool. Andy Carl's in it, and you have Sutton Foster and a few other cool people. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I've never seen any other pop up because there's a couple others that he was in that I'm looking for. Again, point me if you see it, or send people who have it my way. Here's hair, and it's huge, but luckily it fits in a regular 8.5 by 11 protector. So I've only seen one other of these pop up. They're pretty rare, so snatch it up if you can. And then here is one of my favorites. Of course, if anyone knows me, knows how much I love Raúl in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I have opening night. I have just a regular run and then the end of the run for Chitty. It's one of my most favorite roles of Raúl's. I love him as Caractacus Potts because I love the movie. I love the movie with Dick Van Dyke. And, so you have a certain bar that you have to hit, and Raúl obviously hit it. And I also own a flyer, a Bifold Flyer for Chitty. And it's pretty cool because this is the inside, but look. It flips open and it's so nice. It's so cool. And here he is a few times. Here's him as Caractacus, and then when he's dressed as the doll, and then of course one of the numbers. And also what I love about this one too, I'm telling you, Lion King links me everything. If you probably saw it before, but they compared it to the Lion King, and I just love that so much. Here are two companies that I have. Opening night. And this is the one that was the catalyst to me collecting for Raúl Esparza. It was a gift from a friend for Christmas a couple of years ago, and it just started this whole big collection. Obviously, I love him as Bobby and company. I think he's the best Bobby too. And I'm not being biased. I have listened to other versions, but I feel he's like, he just puts his heart on the stage as usual. And I do have a flyer for company. And this is a pretty hard find too, and I got it for cheap, thankfully. And I have the company Souvenir Booklet. I love Souvenir Booklets so much, and it comes with like an insert, and then it has one of my favorite pictures of Raúl ever, because he's just so cute in it. And there he is, and he's totally mesmerizing. I love seeing him on stage. Here is the Easter Bonnet competition, the 21st annual one, led by Angela Lansbury, and he did a song. I'm blanking right now. Maybe when I remember, I'll put it in like a caption. Alright, the Tony Awards for 2007 when he was nominated for Company, and unfortunately didn't win when he should have. The cool thing about this purchase that I got, and I'll show you, when I bought this, it came with these tickets. Only to take, if I had a time machine, right? It came with these 2 tickets, and it has like if you can see the rules on them. And it came with the ticket holder. This is the ticket holder it came with. Pretty cool. And then this was like, rules and stuff, like obviously no recording because it's being recorded live on TV anyway. And here is the official holder for it. It's really cool. It has like the Tony right on it. Here is Raúl as Bobby on it, so pretty neat to have. Next up is the Homecoming. Now I have 2 of them because initially when I bought one of them I thought it was for opening night, but I must have misread something. But the only reason why I'm not giving any of these away is because one of them is older and another one has like an article about In the Heights in it. So I like having both Lynn and Raúl in the same playbill, so I thought that was really cool. And I have a thing that was given to the Tony voters, and it's really nice. It has him as Lenny right here, and it has like a few other things. There's like an article in it that's like designed as like a newspaper. Oh, here it is. And there he is again as Lenny. Just like really nice pictures, and it just with all the newspaper articles and stuff about how good the show was. Here is like the back with all the actors like Ian McShane and Eve Best and Michael McKean in it, and obviously Raúl. He's not listed in this one, but he was a surprise guest, so I had to get this one. It was the 2008 Ladies Who Sing Sondheim. Usually it's just a show where it's just women performers and divas, and of course Raul just popped up because, why not? Here, oh, this one's cool. This is the New York Philharmonic, May 2008, and what is unique about this one is this is Raúl Esparza's New York Philharmonic debut. I found that in a thrift shop, believe it or not, for like a couple dollars. I'm like, hell yes. Here is the Tony Awards 2008, when he was nominated for featured actor in a play when he was in The Homecoming as Lenny. And here's his page. I don't know who won. Obviously, Raúl didn't. That seems to be the theme. I have all three Speed the Plows when they kept changing the actors from Jeremy Piven to Norbert Leo Butz and to William H. Macy. So I have all three of those because the Norbert one is actually hard to find. I don't know why. Maybe because probably because of other Norbert collectors. I don't know. And I do have their respective flyers that go with it. So you have the Jeremy one, and this is the back for it. And you got Raoul's eyes like creeping, and then you have him laughing, and then you have the Norbert Leo Butz one. Here he is, and then here's the back. It's just black and white. I don't know why it went from color to black and white to color with these. Don't ask me why. And then here we go with the William H. Macy one, and of course the back is similar to the first one, except there's no laughing roll on the bottom. Here is the Cabaret Celebration Playbill, and that was just like them doing just like a concert for this about cabaret and all the actors who are obviously in it. I believe Liza Minnelli was in this too. Obviously she was in Cabaret, but I mean in this little concert thing. Here is the 54th Drama Disc Awards when he was nominated for Outstanding Actor in a Play for Speed the Plow. And also, what's cool is, and it's kind of adorable, is he actually drew like a scene. I know when they get nominated for this, they ask him to like draw stuff. And here's his little drawing. I wish I could find like a bigger picture of it online, but that's the only picture I can find is actually in this playbill, and that's it. And here is the Tony Awards 2009 playbill when he was nominated for leading actor in a play for Speed the Plow. And here he is.